Every week, Christopher Jun goes to a shopping center in Koreatown and does the same thing.
Like, if I could get just one person a day, I think, I'll be very happy.
He's trying to save lives by randomly talking to people about suicide prevention. Korean Americans have one of the highest suicide rates of all ethnic groups. The reason is a deadly combination: high pressure to succeed and the stigma they attach to mental illness.
The way they think is that when someone's struggling with depressions or someone's having suicidal thoughts, or even as soon as I mention a word mental health, they think that, oh, my son, my daughter is crazy.
He works for the D.D. Hirsch Mental Health Services in Los Angeles, one of the earliest suicide prevention centers in the U.S. One of his major responsibilities is to reach out to the community. He says that's always discouraging.
They don't talk to me. Conversation with Koreans, you get to hear that a lot. Oh, I've been there before. I've gone through what you're going through, and I'm okay now. Therefore, I'm sure you're going to be okay. Drink another glass of wine. That's how typical conversation is.
But that's how things get worse, or even lead to suicide. The reluctance to discuss mental health issues and suicide is shared by the entire Asian community. Jean Cho, a Chinese mother, lost her son in 2012.
Well, that was the worst day of my life. I'm the one that found him. He hung himself.
Brandon To was diagnosed with bipolar disorder in his college year at UC Berkeley in California.
He was empathetic, he was talented, and always curious about everything. And so for this to have affected him really affected our whole family.
She didn't realize the taboo towards suicide in her community until Brandon took his life.
They came and whispered to me and said, "Do you want it known how your son died?" And I told them that he died by suicide. Many people then told me about family members who had died from suicide. Uncles, nephews, nieces, parents. And I had never known that about them. It's something we don't talk about.
Jun says attitudes are changing.
When a group of young people only, no parents, no family involved, they're a lot more open to that and listen to what I have to say.
But when they are with their parents or families, things are different.
I said, excuse me, may I talk with you? And they said, sure. And I go, I'm from Suicide Prevention Center. And the moment I say that, they go, no, thank you.
Parental support and understanding and willingness to listen to it, to me, is so important. If the parents are in denial, the child will not turn to the parents. And then it gets pushed down deeper and deeper. That's, to me, more damaging.
The Korean community is slowly opening up and understanding that this is a big issue in our culture.
That is the hope, that one day Asian Americans will be able to discuss mental health openly without shame. Reporting from Los Angeles, I'm Dong Yaonie.